What's up guys, a long time no post. I just wanted to make a quick video, show you what is going on now with the Corolla and the 20 valve swap. And what I'm doing now is I am doing a they call it a truck trans, but a W series transmission in the back of the 20 valve. So that's what we're doing now. So here I got the transmission. This is a W55, and there is a SQ Engineering bell housing adapter here. It's pretty self-explanatory. It bolted up fairly easily. What I ended up doing was, on the bell housing, in the instructions they say you gotta grind off a small section for it to sit flush, which I did, and it sits perfectly flush. But the holes that bolt the bell housing to the adapter that you can see in there, those are the gold bolts. The holes are just a slight hair off. So what I ended up doing was I just made the holes just one size bigger on the bell housing, just drilled them out, and we were good to go. That bolted up quite nicely. The fact that there's an adapter made for this makes life a whole lot easier. As far as the transmission mount goes, I was told that an automatic cross member from 1.8 or a 80 to 83 Corolla would fit. I don't have one, so, and I could not find one, so I'm making one here. You can kind of see that there's some angle iron and gusseted. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weld pipes coming off here and on the opposite side to a piece of angle iron that'll go to the chassis of the car. That's the plan anyway. I gotta get down there and see what's going on. But the next bit that I got here that I've made so far is a drive shaft. I'm still gonna retain the two-piece drive shaft, and as we all know, the W series yoke is substantially bigger in diameter than the T50. So what I did was I got a front half section of a rear drive shaft from a Previa van. It was like a 93 or 94 Previa. Supercharged, not supercharged, doesn't make a difference. This was from an automatic trans, by the way. But it is the same yoke as a W series trans would be. And what I did was, this is a old drive shaft from when my car was originally automatic. Yes, my car was automatic. I threw away the cross member, that's why I don't have one. Backstory to that. But anyway, I used the drive shaft that I had, a spare one, cut it here, and then cut the Previa shaft here, welded it together, made sure it was as square as possible. So hopefully I don't get any driveline noise. I measured the distance from the bell housing to the tail shaft on both the W series transmission with the adapter and the T50, and they're only about a ½ inch difference, which is basically what the bell housing adapter thickness is. So what I did was I ended up just making that front portion of the drive shaft about a ½ inch shorter. Theoretically, it should all fit together quite nicely. So we're gonna find that out in a minute. And then what I can do is, on the rear section of the drive shaft from the two-piece, because I'm using the GTS rear end, I needed a GTS rear shaft, which I have and is on here, and that's what I'll be retaining. I'll be using that, bolting that on to this front half, and theoretically we should have a working drive shaft that hopefully won't blow up, because I welded it, and I am not a very good welder. I can make things stick, but it's not that pretty. And this one came out half decent pretty, so I'm kind of worried that it's not gonna stick, but we shall see. On the other hand though, that's what I got going on so far. I also have a cube shifter that's gonna go into the W55 transmission. I did some research, and the gear ratios on the W55 is the closest to the T50 that you can get in a W series transmission. It'll handle a lot more, and I won't have to worry about it theoretically. For a clutch, what I ended up using was the pressure plate I'm going to reuse that's on the car now from the 20 valve and the T50 that was originally in there. But what I got is a clutch disc, nothing special. It's a stock replacement, and this is from, I got it from eBay, but it's out of a, what was it, 72, 73 Celica that came originally with a W series transmission, so it has a spline for the W series, but it was in the back of like an 18RC, so the diameter of the clutch surface area itself is 200 millimeters, which will fit perfectly on the back of the flywheel that I have now. So I need to change the pilot bearing. The SQ Engineering comes with this adapter, I guess you can call it, or housing. So you use another pilot bearing, and then it makes up the difference in length that you're getting for that you're losing, I should say, with the adapter in between the bell housing and the transmission itself. So next step is getting this clutch on the car, getting that pilot bearing swapped out, and then I can start getting the trans actually physically in, so that I can figure out the transmission cross member. But otherwise, that's what we've been up to lately. I just wanted to keep you guys posted since I haven't posted in a while, but there is progress still being made on the Corolla. So yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate the views that you guys have been getting. Comments, concerns, please let me know if you have any insight as to what I could be doing better, or if you have any questions, let me know. I might be able to help you. But yeah, sounds good. Appreciate it. Take it easy.